Then, now, forever, together.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. And as we open up, we are going to be looking at one half of the new WWE Tag Team Champions, as the team of Rey Fénix and Rey Mysterio Los Reyes were able to become the number one contenders in the tag team tournaments. And then they were able to also beat the champions, the ex-champions, the Street Profits, in order to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. However, before the tag team tournament, there was some tension between Johnny Gargano and Rey Fénix, as Los Reyes had versed and faced off against DIY. And in this match, Rey Fénix laid his hands on Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano's girl. So tonight, looking to avenge his lover, Johnny Gargano, accompanied by Tommaso Ciampa representing DIY, will take on one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions in Rey Fénix, accompanied by Rey Mysterio representing Los Reyes, here in our opening match in Dallas, Texas. Still to come tonight, we have a number one contenders match for the Women's WWE Championship, where the winner of this number one contenders match will face off against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. And in our main event, as Jacob Fatu looks to leave the bloodline of Solo Sikoa, he faces off in one last final match, Solo Sikoa against Jacob Fatu, where if Jacob wins, he can leave. But if he loses, not only does he have to stay, but he also loses his United States Championship. That's to come later tonight. But for now, we focus on Rey Fénix and Johnny Gargano, as I think Rey Fénix is a great person. He has great values. Just overall, once again, amazing as he looks for the pinfall. Can he get it done nice and early? Kick out at one from Johnny. However, laying your hands on a woman is not acceptable. I understand Rey Fénix comes from a different background. He's gone through other promotions where matches like that, mixed gender matches, are acceptable. Here in the WWE, you don't see that anymore. But hey, maybe if he wants to bring it back, maybe he's the one to change it. But for now, it is not acceptable, as Johnny Gargano trying to avenge his girl, his wife, I believe. As, also, come on, you don't want to get hit. You don't want to get smacked. But you're getting involved in the match like that. I mean, you also have to see both sides of the story, as Candice LeRae was removing the padding off the turnbuckle. Rey Fénix dropping both Johnny and Tommaso Ciampa. As he climbs up again, he's looking to fly, maybe not. Decides to just hop back into the ring, as Johnny Gargano hopping inside as well and dropping Rey Fénix, as the referee got involved, was preventing Rey Fénix from attacking before Johnny Gargano got fully inside of the ring. And now we have some back and forth action, and I have to say, after being dropped, I don't think Tommaso Ciampa will be too happy with Rey Fénix. I already don't think DIY and Los Reyes don't like each other. And now after this match, they are going to hate each other even more, as Rey Fénix almost about to get the victory, but a kick out at two is now Tommaso Ciampa throwing a candlestick inside of the ring. Rey Fénix Picking up Johnny Gargano. Johnny able to counter. Now the referee sees that kendo stick and he clears it outside of the ring. Is now Johnny Gargano looking for the submission. Can he win? Will Rey Fenix tap? Will he be able to escape, or will Johnny Gargano be able to win the match by submission? And it looks like no, as Rey Fenix able to escape that hold. Johnny Gargano gets up quickly with the Hurricane Rana. Quickly trying to maintain that momentum and stay on the attack. Tommaso Ciampa whispering some things into the ear of Johnny Gargano, who is on the outside of the ring now. Rey Fenix just chilling like a villain. Well, he's not really a villain. It just rhymed. My apologies. As Johnny Gargano hops back inside of the ring. Johnny Gargano sent straight into the turnbuckle. And now Rey Fenix charging up as Candice LeRae moving the padding. And oh my days, Candice LeRae was trying to help Johnny Gargano, but ended up helping Rey Fenix as she removed the padding off the turnbuckle. And Rey Fenix, I don't even think he knew that the padding was off the turnbuckle. He was simply just trying to send Johnny Gargano into the corner. Well, with no padding, he was able to do some bigger extra damage onto Johnny Gargano, who now looks to fly, but Rey Fenix able to move out of the way just in time, as now Rey Fenix with some big elbows. He wants to finish this match once and for all as he sends Johnny Gargano flying. And now Rey Fenix just charging up as he looks to fly, and he slightly hits Johnny Gargano, but he himself takes a whole lot of damage there as this match continues. Rey Fenix doing a very good job of scraping the top of Johnny Gargano's head, but he himself took a whole lot of damage as well. As now Rey Fenix able to counter and sends Johnny Gargano into the barricade. The referee's count got to 6, but Rey Fenix quickly reset the count as he now charges up a finish, looking to end this match with a huge knee to the face of Johnny Gargano. Rey Fenix may have just knocked out Johnny Gargano out cold. Johnny was trying to avenge his girl, but Rey Fenix, who has all the momentum and all the confidence in the world, is just doing way too much, and Johnny Gargano not able to keep up, not able to counter as Rey Fenix looks for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Rey Fenix has won the match and he beats Johnny Gargano. Candice LeRae tried getting involved, but instead of helping Rey Fenix lose, she helped Rey Fenix win. Rey Fenix also knocked down Tommaso Ciampa, but what is going on here? Rey Fenix staring down Johnny Gargano. A big stomp and another, and it looks like Rey Fenix is not finished with Johnny Gargano. He wants to continue this rivalry between Los Reyes and DIY. That's some big hits by the candlestick from Rey Fenix, releasing a different side of his. Now that he's a champion, he cannot let anyone try to walk over him. He has to show that there are levels to this as he puts Johnny Gargano away, and that is definitely not the end of their little rivalry of whatever is going on between DIY and Los Reyes. But up next, we are ready to hear from the last real champion, John Cena. At Money in the Bank, I failed to win Mr. Money in the Bank, and I failed to continue to ruin wrestling. So now I am here to accept Seth Rollins' call-out. If he wants to face me for my title, then let's do it at SummerSlam. Well, it looks like someone has something to say about this as R-Truth is coming out. Let's hear him out. Look, John, I understand you have to have your matches, you have to defend your title, but I am not going to quit until you turn back on your bad ways and return back to normal, to the John Cena we love. I love. The WWE Universe loves. So I'm going to tell you right now, please return back to the good you before it is too late. I have a couple friends who will be willing to crack you down, beat you down, tear you apart until you return to your normal self, and I don't want to do that to you. So please, John Cena, this is a warning. You have till SummerSlam to turn back into the good you before I send my friends your way. R-Truth, you have friends? I don't believe so. You are nothing but a little comedy skit. You are simply an ad break for us serious superstars like me, like Seth Rollins, like Roman Reigns. You are nothing compared to us, so you cannot come out here and try to threaten me. So if you say I have till SummerSlam, then how about no? And R-Truth trying to warn John Cena that he has some friends who are ready to crack every part of John Cena until he returns. And R-Truth gave him a deadline of up until SummerSlam, but John Cena said no. But apart from the fact that R-Truth still wants to help John Cena and John Cena is not budging, he has said that him and Seth Rollins will face for the WWE Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. He has accepted Seth Rollins' request for his title. He has accepted that call out. So now it is official in our two-night event of SummerSlam. And one of those nights, we will see Seth freaking Rollins face off against John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship. What a match that's going to be, but I'm questioning who are these friends of R-Truth who are ready to tear down and break apart John Cena until he returns to his normal ways. I'm excited to see what that leads up to, but I'm even more excited for this match as this is happening right now. We do not have to wait as the beautiful madness, Julia, takes on Chelsea Green. Julia and the Green Regime have been clashing at it ever since Julia arrived here on SmackDown. And last time she was in the match, she was able to beat Piper Niven in a last woman standing match. And now she is facing off against Chelsea Green. However, this could be dangerous for Julia as Chelsea Green by 4 wins in the numbers game. So how will this go? Julia against Chelsea Green as Chelsea Green quickly stepping outside of the ring before Julia can even attack. And now Chelsea Green standing behind the Secret Service and kind of mocking Julia before the match can even start. Now Julia and Alba Fire going at it, which allows Chelsea Green to attack. Now looking for the pinfall. Can she get the quick victory? No. As Julia able to kick out at 1. This match continues and is just getting started. But an interesting technique right there from Chelsea Green. Escaping the ring before Julia can even attack. Using the Secret Service as a distraction. But it was not enough as we have some back and forth action, which is allowing Julia to lay some big hits onto Chelsea Green. As Julia continues. Chelsea Green not able to do anything. And Julia able to drop Chelsea Green now. Julia climbs the top rope as she's looking to fly. Chelsea Green slowly getting up. And now Julia with a huge double kick onto the upper body of Chelsea Green. Now looking for the pinfall. Can she get the victory? 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from Chelsea Green, who is now able to counter and escape the hold of Julia. Some big hits from Chelsea Green, who now sends Julia into the corner. Julia able to counter, and now looking for the submission. Can she beat Chelsea Green by submission? The referee's butt is in the way. We cannot see if Chelsea Green is really going to tap or not, as the referee is just completely blocking our view. Julia is squeezing hard. Chelsea Green, though, look at the strength from Chelsea Green, who was able to get up and punch her way out of that hold. As this match continues, but some big damage done to Chelsea Green right there. Big clothesline by Chelsea Green, who now looks for the pin for one. Kick out at one from Julia. As I was saying, this match continues, but right there, that was a very long submission hold, which may have costed a lot of energy and a lot of big damage to be done onto Chelsea Green, who is now climbing the top ropes as Julia slowly gets up. Chelsea Green looking to fly down, huge crossbody onto Julia as Chelsea Green continues her attack. Big stomp onto Julia. Now Chelsea Green charging up, looking to do some big damage and potentially put an end to this match. Is this enough to put Julia away? 1, 2, but a kick out at 2 from Julia as this match continues. Now it is Julia who is able to counter Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green fighting back, though, with some big right jabs. Look at Julia picking up and slamming Chelsea Green down. This may be it. 1, 2, but Chelsea Green able to kick out at 2. Chelsea Green was getting some momentum with those big jabs, but then Julia, out of nowhere, absolutely slamming down the body of Chelsea Green. And now it is Julia who is in control. However, look at this. Julia is still too focused on the secret harvest, and this allows Chelsea Green to get up. This is allowing Chelsea Green to potentially put an end to this match. Huge stunner onto Julia, and Chelsea Green may be able to win the match here. 1, 2, 3, and yes, she can. And it was the secret harvest which distracted Julia, and now it allowed Chelsea Green to quickly get a finisher on Julia, get that 3 counts, and beat Julia as Chelsea Green gets the victory. Congratulations to the Green regime. Great strategy, even if it's taking little shortcuts. Nevertheless, they are able to get the victory. And now into our next match of the night, as we have the Man Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, in some singles action, as after a disappointing Money in the Bank qualifying match, he wants to improve and start climbing up the rankings. Ilya Dragunov, if he can get the victory here tonight, he will surely climb the rankings and maybe earn himself a title match in the near future. But in his way is another man who is thirsty, who is hungry, starving for victory, starving to climb up the ranking, and starving for gold and title belts, as he faces El Ídolo Andrade, another man in search of climbing up the rankings and in search of gold. But right now it is Ilya Dragunov inside of the ring, and the fans are roaring. Big pops for Ilya Dragunov. The fans are happy to see him back in the ring here on Friday Night SmackDown. Will he be able to get the victory, or will it be his opponent, none other than El Ídolo Andrade? Now, once again, do not forget, first and foremost, we have already confirmed one match for SummerSlam, as we have the last real champion, the never seen 17, John Cena, taking on Seth freaking Rollins for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. And later tonight, we will confirm yet another match, as we have a number one contenders match for the Women's WWE Championship between Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. A triple threat match where the winner will face off against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam for the Women's WWE Championship. And oh, since it's a two-night event, best know we have a lot more left to confirm. But for now, that is it. And for now, we focus on this match, as Ilya Dragunov, Andrade are ready to start this match off. Who will be able to get the victory here tonight, and who will use the other superstar as a stepping stone to move up the rankings? At the moment, it is Ilya Dragunov who is in control. He has the momentum. He is no longer in control, as Andrade driving Ilya Dragunov into the corner. And quickly with a big right punch. And almost another by Ilya Dragunov, able to counter some very quick, fast-paced action. As we begin this match, we already have some back and forth between El Idolo Andrade and Ilya Dragunov. Excuse me for that stutter. Big kick by Ilya Dragunov, who now looks to climb the top ropes as Andrade slowly gets up, kind of basically stopping Ilya from being able to fly. Big punch and big counter from Ilya there. However, as he hops back inside of the ring, quickly sent back out by Andrade, trying to get back into the ring. Quickly met by Andrade, who's trying to grab a hold of this match. But Ilya is fighting back, sending Andrade flying, and now sending him onto the ropes, and a suplex as he looks for the pinfall. Wow, so close to the count at one, but Andrade able to kick out, not giving Ilya Dragunov any satisfaction of hearing not even that one count. Ilya Dragunov, though, continues his attack with a big clothesline onto Andrade, who now rolls outside of the ring, trying to quickly recover and catch his breath, but he is quickly met by some big slaps from Ilya Dragunov, and now a big boot as Ilya looks for the pinfall. Can he get the victory here? And once again, Andrade not giving Ilya that satisfaction. Able to kick out before one, and now Andrade looking for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Ilya Dragunov. These two are already pulling off a fantastic match, and still amazing things to come. As Andrade with a big splash onto Ilya, looking for the pinfall. 1. But a kick out at 1 from Ilya Dragunov, as you start seeing a little bit of frustration from Andrade, as now it is Ilya Dragunov who is in control and looking to deal some damage onto Andrade, looking to pick him up and looking for the powerbomb. Can Ilya Dragunov get the victory here? Can he do it? 1, 2. Almost got it done, but Andrade able to kick out at the very last second, now escaping Ilya Dragunov's hold, trying to get back on the attack. However, Ilya, very quick response as he continues his attack. Andrade able to duck now, trying to send Ilya into the turnbuckle, and is successful in doing so. Now, what is Andrade looking to do? A reverse DDT onto Ilya Dragunov, who now rolls outside of the ring. Andrade looking to fly. This could be bad for Ilya Dragunov, as a big Hurricane Rana on the floor to Ilya Dragunov, and now Andrade is hyped up. At the beginning of this match, the crowd was behind Ilya, but at the moment they are cheering. They are roaring for Andrade as the referee slowly starts counting Ilya. A broken and torn down Ilya slowly looking to climb into the ring. Andrade looking to pressure him into being a little faster, and it seems to work as Ilya Dragunov is now inside of the ring. Andrade looking up at the finish of this match. Can he get the victory here? Is this enough? One in all my days. Somehow, Ilya Dragunov has been able to kick out at one. And oh, I don't even know what to say. You gotta feel bad for Andrade, giving everything he's got. And still, every single time, Ilya Dragunov able to kick out, able to escape, and now it might be Ilya who wins this match. 1, 2, but also a kick out at 2 from Andrade. These guys do not give up. So much back and forth action. A very 50-50 match, and what a fantastic match it has been as Ilya Dragunov wants to put an end to this. He's climbing the top ropes and with a big splash wants to put Andrade away. Is this enough to beat El Idolo? No! Andrade able to kick out at 2 somehow, some way, but Ilya Dragunov is not finished. Neither is Andrade, who is able to counter Ilya Dragunov. Ilya able to counter on his own. Now looking to deal some big damage onto Andrade with a huge clothesline. However, quickly, Andrade gets up. Now some big kicks, picking up and slamming down Ilya Dragunov. A whole lot of countering, a whole lot of action. This isn't no main event. This is just Andrade and Ilya Dragunov both looking to climb up the rankings and leaving everything inside of the ring as a huge clothesline from Ilya Dragunov. Andrade was trying to use the ropes as support to get up, Did not work out. At least now it is, though, as Andrade is on the attack and attacking the back of Ilya Dragunov, who slowly gets up and is quickly met by Andrade. However, Ilya able to counter, now charging up, and a huge clothesline right into the turnbuckle. As Andrade gets up, Ilya Dragunov is ready to put this match away once and for all, as Andrade slowly getting up. Ilya Dragunov looking for a powerbomb, a second one of the night. But it seems to me like Ilya Dragunov is not finished. He is gonna look for that. Oh, that huge left punch, and now is this enough to put Andrade away? No, he quickly gets up. Ilya moves out of the way. Andrade now pinfall. He may have just ended himself. Andrade is bleeding. I do believe, yes. That is it. A great battle between Ilya Dragunov and Andrade. But at the end, it is Ilya Dragunov who is able to get the victory. Congratulations to both for such a great match. But congratulations for Ilya, as he was the one to get the victory. And now we have Miss Money in the Bank. Charlotte Flair added some more to her resume. Let's go ahead and hear her out. Dallas, Texas, I present to you Miss Money in the Bank. Now I'm just here to warn Tiffany, to warn the number one contender, to warn Alexa Bliss. I will be a world champion very soon. Well, short and simple from Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte Flair, as she throws a warning to Alexa Bliss, to Tiffany Stratton, and to whoever the number one contender will be, which we will find out later tonight. Charlotte Flair will be able to cash in on whatever title she wants. It does not have to be the WWE Championship, so Alexa Bliss has to watch out as well. Things are going to get interesting for SummerSlam. Talking about interesting, couple weeks back, Aleister Black attacked Kevin Owens in the backstage. And well, now Kevin Owens is seeking some vengeance, trying to redeem himself for being attacked, as Aleister Black takes on Kevin Owens in some singles action. Now, Aleister Black has stated that he wants to start getting rid of some of the older guys. Now, alright, I don't want Aleister Black to come after me, but I do believe Aleister Black is not too young himself. Maybe if this was like a Carmelo Hayes, a Trick Williams, maybe even a Ethan Page barely coming up from NXT, then I would understand. But this guy is 40, I believe. 40 years old. Like, come on. I mean, just to me personally, it makes no sense when Kevin Owens is 41. Does that mean you're going to go ahead and retire yourself? Or what is Aleister Black's plan? I feel like he just came out here trying to give some BS explanation to the WWE Universe. And now we're starting to see the flaws in the supposed plan that he has. I think there is something else going on, but for now we just focus on the now and try not to worry too much about what's going on in the crazy mind of Aleister Black, as here on Friday Night SmackDown, Aleister Black goes face to face against Kevin Owens, as we have Kevin Owens once again, like I said, looking to get some revenge, some redemption after Aleister Black attacked him. Who will come out on top and win this match? We'll find out as this match begins, and Aleister Black starting off quickly, sending Kevin Owens flying. Big knee drop from Aleister Black, targeting the already not fully healed neck of Kevin Owens, as Aleister Black now picking up Kevin Owens. What is he looking to do? Looking to send him outside of the ring, and Aleister Black quickly follows down as he now looks to pick up Kevin Owens again. Anytime a match is taken to the outside of the ring, you know it's gonna get ugly, as Kevin Owens is sent into the lower parts of the LED barricade, and now trying to use a steel chair. Aleister Black does not care about winning. He simply wants to hurt Kevin Owens. However, this match has not ended yet, as he did not use the chair. He simply picked it up. Kevin Owens, though, was able to stop him before then. The referee's count quickly reset, as now Kevin Owens sent right into the corner of the ring, hitting the steel steps on his way as well. Kevin Owens, though, able to counter the attack of Aleister Black, as the referee's count gets to 5. Now Kevin Owens trying to fight back. However, he is quickly countered. Aleister Black picking up a steel chair once again. He wants to put an end to this match. And look, he's waiting for Kevin Owens to get up. However, once again, Kevin Owens is able to prevent Aleister Black with a huge DDT, and I think he may have just barely touched the chair, and Aleister Black trying to climb in the ring, but no. The referee says that's enough. He did not beat the count. He was inches away from going back inside of the ring, but Aleister Black, a little too slow, was too focused on hurting Kevin Owens. And now the match has ended. The security and referees have taken Aleister Black back so that an attack does not continue. And Kevin Owens able to beat Aleister Black. But once again, with that creepy, crazy guy, this is not over, as now let's go ahead and hear from Carmelo Hayes. At the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, while I didn't win, I was still successful in qualifying for Money in the Bank. I did this without The Miz, therefore, while he was great in helping me learn, I want to step away from The Miz and be my own. No more Mellow, don't Miz, just Mellow. And oh, The Miz is here. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Carmelo, normally I would come out here and call you ignorant, selfish, and a fraud, but you've learned a lot through me, and I understand that at my older age, I may not be the best of help when it comes to supporting you physically. Therefore, how about we have one last match before you leave, just to prove that you truly are ready. Thanks for the respect, Miz. Let's go ahead and do it. And well, something you don't see too often. A respectful, friendly match gonna be set up soon. Carmelo Hayes has announced he does not want or need the help of The Miz anymore. He has learned enough. And he saw that he was successful in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches on his own. The Miz respects that. But one last match out of respect and also to see if Carmelo Hayes is ready. But you know what, we are ready for our co-main event of the night. As we have a Women's WWE Championship #1 contenders match. These ladies were once friends, now rivals. As we have first coming out Jade Cargill, who was already in a #1 contenders match all the way back at Backlash, where she lost to Nia Jax. Nia Jax would go on to face Tiffany Stratton for her title twice, failing both of those times. Will Jade Cargill be successful this time in becoming the #1 contender for Tiffany Stratton's Women's WWE Championship? Or will her friends turned enemies get in her way? As this is a triple threat match, as we already know, Jade Cargill. Then we have the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. And then someone who was already in the drama but didn't get into that title scene or that title talk until just a couple of weeks ago. We see her come out right now. Naomi, see, it was going to be Jade against Bianca for the #1 contenders match. They both had their problems. They were showing up after, each other's matches. And then Naomi said, if y'all gonna eat cake, I want a piece of that too. And that's how we got this triple threat match, which has been on a pause for a while, because all three women also wanted to qualify for Money in the Bank. 2 of the 3 successful, Jade Cargill being the woman that wasn't successful in qualifying for Money in the Bank. And now that is over and that these women have failed at either qualifying or winning Money in the Bank, we have this #1 contenders match where the winner of this match faces off against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. We already heard John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the undisputed WWE Championship. And after this match, we will be able to confirm another match for SummerSlam. That is bound to be a fantastic 2-night event. SummerSlam is gonna be phenomenal, as Naomi is now inside of the ring, and now only one left before we are able to begin this amazing co-main event, this triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship #1 contender spot. And there she is, the EST of WWE, the final piece of this triple threat. Let her hop into the ring, and then we can begin this battle, which is about to occur from these 3 friends, now enemies, as Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair all battle it out to earn a title shot against Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Who will come out on top? The fans' votes are in, and they are saying Jade Cargill will be the winner. Again, as the announcer, I have to try to stay as neutral as possible, but the fans are speaking and going for Jade Cargill as their winner, but we'll find out who will be the true winner as we begin this match. This triple threat action co-main event is underway. Jade Cargill quickly looking for the pinfall. Naomi there, ready to break it up, as now Naomi sending Jade Cargill onto the ropes, not able to do anything as Bianca quickly meets her. And I've said this many times before, but these triple threat matches are tricky to win, because just when you get rid of one opponent, the next one is there ready to tear you down. And just when you get rid of them, guess what? The next one is already up. It is going to be a difficult match for these three women, but only the one who has prepared the most is Bianca Belair looking for the pinfall. She may be able to win the match. No, as Jade Cargill able to quickly kick out. As I was saying, only the woman who has prepared the most for this match will win. It's not about who is the best. It is about who is the most prepared for tonight. Because you can be the best, but if you have one off day, especially if that off day is tonight, that could be the end of you even thinking about earning that title match. But if you are prepared, especially for a night like this, huge co-main event as Bianca Belair may win it. Quickly broken down from Naomi. As I was saying, though, if you are prepared for a match like this on the day that the match is happening, oh, you are set. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be ready for what is at store. As at the moment, it is Bianca Belair who is attacking both Naomi and Jade Cargill, and seeming to be the woman in control, and the woman who now sends Jade Cargill into the corner. What is Bianca Belair doing? Looking to fly as Naomi was coming in with the kendo stick. Maybe a distraction, as now a huge crossbody onto Naomi, and now spear onto Jade Cargill straight into the turnbuckle. Now looking to deal some big damage onto Naomi. However, Naomi able to counter, now sending Bianca over the ropes. Jade Cargill, though, right there ready to interrupt Naomi. Jade Cargill dropping Naomi, but is quickly dropped herself by Bianca Belair, who now uses the kendo stick. Oh, Naomi brought it in, and now it is being used against her. However, Naomi somehow able to fight back quickly, though. Dropped by Jade Cargill, who is dropped by Bianca. Oh my days, we cannot catch a break, as now Bianca Belair using the kendo stick. Oh, Naomi over and over again, just tearing her down. And now Jade Cargill hopping in, looking to interrupt Bianca Belair, and she is able to do so, not for long, as Jade Cargill sent over the top ropes, and now Bianca Belair may be able to charge up something. Huge kick onto Naomi as Bianca charging up. Jade Cargill still on the ground, and look at the strength from Bianca Belair, slamming down Naomi as she may be able to win this match. Jade Cargill is distracted. 1, 2. Oh, Naomi able to kick out at 2. Jade Cargill may have been able to break the count on time, but it was Naomi who was able to kick out just barely. At the very last second, it was about to be Bianca Belair who was headed to SummerSlam, and she may still be able to do it. It's a huge slam onto Jade Cargill. 1, 2. But Naomi quickly breaking the count. Now Naomi with a huge kick onto Bianca Belair. Now Naomi dealing some big damage onto Bianca Belair. If only she looked for the pinfall, maybe she could qualify. Excuse me, not qualify. Maybe she could be the one to earn her ticket to SummerSlam against Tiffany Stratton. Huge leg drop onto Jade Cargill. Is she going to look for the pinfall now? Not yet, as she is instead charging up. She's looking to deal some more damage onto Jade Cargill. However, Bianca Belair quickly interrupts it. Instead, it is Bianca who picks up and slams down Jade Cargill. Now, big kick onto Naomi. However, it was Naomi who comes out on top. Not for long, as Bianca Belair able to prevent the attack of Naomi, who is now slammed down, and Bianca Belair may be able to qualify. I said qualify again. My apologies. May be able to win the match and secure her ticket to SummerSlam. However, it was Jade Cargill who was able to break the count and interrupt Bianca Belair, who is now slammed down, using the ropes as a little trampoline of support. Some high IQ plays right there from Jade Cargill, and now look at the strength from Jade Cargill as she shows off Bianca Belair like a prize. Naomi right there ready to stun Jade Cargill, ready to stun Bianca Belair. Naomi may be able to win it. She may go to SummerSlam. Bianca able to kick out as this match continues. This match is not finished, and now it is Bianca Belair who is able to counter big clothesline onto Naomi. Huge flip as she looks for the pinfall. Jade is nowhere near. 2, 3, and oh, Jade Cargill saw it too late. She tried to interrupt, but nevertheless, it is Bianca Belair who is the new #1 contender for Tiffany Stratton's WWE Women's Championship. And she will be headed to SummerSlam, where she faces off against Tiffany Stratton. However, she has to be careful, because we heard from her earlier, Miss Money in the Bank has her eyes on every world title. Alexa Bliss and whoever her opponent for SummerSlam better be ready. And Bianca and Tiffany Stratton better be ready, because Miss Money in the Bank will be watching. But now, it is time for our main event of the night, as we have Jacob Fatu, who, if he's able to win this match, is allowed to leave Solo Sikoa's bloodline. However, if Solo Sikoa wins, not only does Jacob have to stay, but Solo Sikoa becomes the new United States champion. A lot at stake for both of these men. Solo Sikoa has a numbers game with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Jacob Fatu, on the other hand, most likely going to come out on his own, because while he was under Solo Sikoa, he made a whole lot of enemies and not enough friends. It is going to be a difficult match for both men. Family versus family. A lot on the line. Who will come out on top? Will it be Jacob Fatu, the United States champion, able to retain and able to leave the bloodline, or will it be Solo Sikoa? Will we have a new United States champion? And will he be able to restrain and hold Jacob Fatu inside of his control? We'll have to find out here in our main event of the night, here in beautiful Dallas, Texas, as Solo Sikoa, accompanied by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, is inside of the ring and ready to begin this crazy, lots of value on the line main event. And now, here is the Samoan Werewolf, the United States champion, none other than Jacob Fatu, looking to leave his family, leave this bloodline before it is too late, before things get worse. And then these guys won't even be able to trust or, look for each other when it comes to helping one another out. Jacob Fatu basically trying to save the relationship between him and Solo Sikoa before it is too late, as he has claimed Solo has been acting different. He has seemed jealous ever since Jacob Fatu became United States champion, and he doesn't want that or anything else to get in between the family. So instead, if they split up, He goes on his own path. And there is no need to have more drama stirring between the two. But Solo, he needs his enforcer. He also wants that title. So both men ready to fight it out, ready to put everything on the line and leave everything in the ring to see who is able to come out on top. And El Solo Sikoa attacking Jacob Fatu. Now the match has not begun, not yet. Now it has, as the referee is inside of the ring. Now the bell has rung, but Solo Sikoa getting a little quick advantage as he was attacking Jacob Fatu as he was going inside of the ring. This man is desperate. He already has a numbers game, and still he wants to be on top, having that little advantage as Solo Sikoa may win it. One quick kick out from Jacob Fatu as this match is just getting started, but very quickly it has gone into the favor of Solo Sikoa, who attacked Jacob Fatu before the match even started. However, the Samoan Werewolf with a Samoan drop is quickly inserting himself back into the lead, but Tama Tonga interrupting, distracting, and grabbing the leg of Jacob Fatu now allows Solo Sikoa to be able to get back on the attack. Big boot to the face of Jacob Fatu, pin for one. Quick kick out from Jacob Fatu as this match continues. Solo Sikoa looking for another quick pinfall, looking to use the ropes as a little cheat. However, it is Jacob Fatu who is still able to kick out. Now a big punch from Jacob Fatu, who looks to grab some control, grab some momentum in this match. Solo Sikoa dropped down after a huge kick from Jacob Fatu with now a big splash onto the body of Solo Sikoa. Pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from Solo Sikoa. But Jacob Fatu may now be able to put this match away as he is charged up. Nice and early huge stunner. This may be it for the main event. 2. But somehow Solo Sikoa still able to kick out to end this match. Continues. We are only getting started, but Jacob Fatu is leaving everything inside of the ring and laying everything he has to offer in order to beat Solo Sikoa. But the saying goes, your Solo, who is now charging up and looking to put that spike into Jacob Fatu. Solo Sikoa could look for the pinfall, but he knows Jacob better than that. He knows he can kick out, so instead, Solo Sikoa is going to look to continue to attack and tear down the body of Jacob Fatu. However, somehow able to counter. Pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out and switches. Now it is Solo who may be able to win it, but Jacob Fatu able to kick out. And it looked like Tongaloa had dropped in a little kendo stick. Referee quickly clearing the path, though, as Jacob Fatu carrying Solo Sikoa. Solo able to escape the hold of Jacob Fatu. But quickly it is Fatu who is back on the attack with a big Samoan drop onto Solo Sikoa. As Jacob Fatu looks to continue his attack, excuse me. And now we have some back and forth action between Solo Sikoa and the Samoan Werewolf, the United States Champion Jacob Fatu. As Jacob looks to leave this bloodline, looks to retain his title. On the other hand, Solo looks to keep Jacob within the bloodline as his enforcer and looks to become the new United States Champion. I mean, what a crazy scene it would be if Solo wins. Jacob Fatu not only has to stay and probably do it with a smile on his face, but he also loses his title. But no, that may not happen, as Jacob Fatu may be able to win this match. Can he get it done? 2. But a kick out at 2. Oh my days, Solo Sikoa. As Jacob looking for the pinfall once more. But once again, Solo Sikoa able to kick out at 2, not once, but twice. Jacob Fatu is not finished, though, as a huge drop onto Solo Sikoa, whose body is being pushed past its limits. Somehow still able to counter Jacob Fatu, and now Solo Sikoa, who has endured so much damage, is looking to deal some more. However, it is Jacob Fatu who sends Solo Sikoa flying. Oh my days, I was about to say fighting, excuse me, flying outside of the ring. Jacob Fatu continues his damage onto Solo Sikoa, now picking him up as Jacob Fatu trying to send him into the corner. But instead, it is Jacob Fatu who somehow gets up quickly met though by a Samoan spike. And it looks like Solo Sikoa is still in this as he charges up a second Samoan spike. Excuse me for my murmuring and stuttering. This is an insane match as the referee's count is getting to 8. Solo needs to win by pinfall or submission as both men hop back inside of the ring. However, Jacob Fatu quickly meeting Solo Sikoa and a huge Samoan headbutt, which drops Solo Sikoa. And a little mockery from Jacob Fatu onto Solo Sikoa. He used to do that gesture and say, "I love you." But I don't know if you guys heard that right now. He said, "I hate you, Solo." This match is insane. What a main event here in Dallas, Texas, as Jacob Fatu may put it away. 1, 2, 3. It was about to be 3, but Solo Sikoa able to kick out at 2.9, but maybe not for long, as Jacob Fatu may put this match away. No. Solo Sikoa able to kick out again. This match is not over. Jacob Fatu has laid everything he's got, and he does it once more with a huge spear. But every single time Solo Sikoa has been able to kick out, he has been able to counter his now big DDT onto Jacob Fatu, who I believe his head is now bleeding. I can't tell which Tonga brother that was, but they removed the padding off the turnbuckle. Now Jacob Fatu was sent towards Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. Solo Sikoa trying to use the numbers game to his advantage. May not end up working. Hold on. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kick out at 6. The referee was too distracted, ejecting Tongaloa. You see the frustration from Solo Sikoa. We had a new United States champion, but because Solo was trying to cheat, it ended up costing him, as now Jacob Fatu is on the attack, and he may be able to put this match away. A Samoan headbutt, which same as Jacob Fatu, who is bleeding. Now Solo Sikoa is bleeding, and now Jacob Fatu has all the momentum. He has shortened the numbers advantage for Solo Sikoa. Another huge headbutt onto Solo Sikoa. Big damage being done. And it is Tama Tonga who is still trying to distract and help Solo Sikoa. And it works for a moment as Solo Sikoa able to get back on the attack. However, Jacob Fatu fighting back right there, able to dodge. Not for long, as Solo Sikoa now sends. Never mind, he's countered. Huge body to body from Jacob Fatu. And now laying a huge shoulder. Big bodying Solo Sikoa as Jacob Fatu climbs the middle ropes in a huge splash. This may be it for Solo Sikoa. 1, 2, 3, and we almost had a new champion, but a distracted ref allowed Jacob Fatu to continue fighting. And now he is able to leave the bloodline. And now he is still your United States champion. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on Monday Night Raw.